it is Stu from Tattoo Everything Supplies, and I am introducing the only stencil printer that you will ever need, the P19. Let's dive down and have a look what's included. Let's take a look at the printer itself. The outer packaging is really nice and simple, and the only real information is on this side where it covers the app and a little bit about the battery. So on the inside, that simplicity continues. You've got a real easy to use manual, which is dual language. You have Chinese at the front, and then towards the middle, English. And that covers everything you are likely to need to know about operating this printer. The little box on this side is just one cable, and this is a USB to USB-C charging cable, which is real similar to the popular machines on the market right now, including wireless batteries. So the printer itself, first thing I noticed that it is really lightweight, coming in at just over 700 grams. It's really nice and portable, so you can take this to conventions, guest spots, or just have it around the studio. The simplicity does continue with the two easy to use buttons there. An on and off button, it beeps, lets you know when it's on. A paper feed button, I'll turn that off. On this side, you've got the flap release. So for that, if you ever need to reposition your stencil, you can do. But this printer also auto feeds the paper in. On this side, you've got the USB-C charging port, and on the underside, you've got the reset button should you have any issues. So let's take a look at the app. Following the instructions in the manual, we head over to the App Store, whether this be on iOS or Android, and we search for the app Tattoo Printer. We'll quickly install that now. And this printer is so quick and easy to set up. As soon as this app's installed, it's a couple of clicks and we're ready to go. So we'll open the app up and it'll ask if we can use Bluetooth to connect to our printers, which we want to. You'll get a lot of prompts now, which will guide you through the setup process, but it's so easy. We can skip through that, pressing this button up at the top left and turning your printer on. Your printer is already recognized. We click on the left-hand side of that and we're ready to go. If we press this button towards the bottom, we can allow full access to all of our stencils that you have on your iPad, or in this case mine. We'll select one at random, and from here you're onto your page where we can shrink, we can rotate, and there are other excellent features on the app here. So we can do size edit, which if you've got a specific size that you need to use, you can reduce this whilst maintaining the aspect ratio of your image. We have Beautify, which has a lot of parameter settings, so you can change the saturation, brightness, sharpness, contrast, whatever you need to do to fine tune your design for your client. If you are looking to see what this image will look like on your client, you can choose any body part and it will show you on the mannequin what this will look like. There's some other excellent features as well. So we have a cut equally function, where if we select the image, we can split this into equal numbers or by width and height, so you can spread this across multiple pages. We have another feature there where we can crop the design, so if you've got parts that you no longer want in there, we can cut those out. If you want to copy, we can shrink that down, copy that, and we can increase sizes, so if you're doing multiple different sizes for the same client, or if it's flash days, you can add multiple images. And we've also got options to rotate, invert, flip horizontal and vertically. But what we can do now is run this through the printer and show you what some of the stencils look like. Paper setup couldn't be simpler. We take the protective layer from the middle, the yellow layer from the back, and then we feed this straight in to the printer, and the printer will automatically detect the papers there and feed that through. If it needs to go through a little bit further, you can press and hold that button, or if you want to reposition, we have got that flap at the side. But let's give that a go. We'll pop that onto spirit mode. What I prefer to do is increase the density slightly, but each artist is different. And then we click print and we'll wait for the results. And there we have a nice, crisp, clear stencil ready to go. Here at Tattoo Everything Supplies, we always recommend the use of Thermatekk. It is consistently capable of delivering crisp, clear stencils every single time, and you don't get purple all over your hands and studio. It is capable of handling large black and grey pieces, geometric patterns, or some of the fine line intricate details that you may be printing. It works with thermal copiers, but also any other Bluetooth printer that's out there. Now you'll see in a few seconds how well this performs with this particular printer, but if you want to try it for yourself, it's only $24.49 at the moment, and follow the link in the description below, and you can go straight to our website and pick a pack up for yourself. So we're already set up for Thermatekk printer paper. Now, as I said before, the settings on here, there's less carbon on Thermatekk than Spirit, so you don't get purple all over your hands. But for that, you will need to set the settings to strong when you print. We'll do this now, and we'll show you what a crisp, clear stencil you'll get. And there we have it. A real nice, crisp, clear stencil from a great paper and a great printer. So there you have it, the P19. For me, we've tested this for a couple of weeks now, just before we release it for sale. And honestly, it's performed every single time. The weight is great. It's only 713 grams, so you won't even really notice if you've got it in your bag or anything like that. The length of it, it's a little bit shorter than A4, and it's only about 2 inches wide, so you'll never notice that in your bag, and it's perfect for traveling up and down the country, whether it be conventions or guest spots, or even to and from the studio. It connects to Apple, to Android, and using the USB-C cable provided, you can connect it to your laptop or your PC. So it has outperformed any kind of stencil that we've used. So I've tried some geometric patterns, anime, line work, and something big and bold as well. And every single time it has performed. And we will always recommend Thermatekk stencil paper. Now, the reason this is the only stencil printer you should ever own, it's only $129.99, and with the app that's packed full of features and benefits that are going to make your life a lot easier, why wouldn't you buy one? Head over to our website, follow the link below, and stay tuned for any more videos we've got coming up soon. Thank you.